Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here and welcome back to Satisfactory. Chill's unavailable today because it's Thanksgiving. So, hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving, Chilled, and everyone else who has celebrated it. Just making a small change down at Chilled's processing area. I've been down here before, I'm pretty sure on camera, so I've added a few speed upgrade things to some of the generators here to get a little bit more power. And I have... If we go to the map, I have actually set up a nuclear reactor. Problem I have is that I actually can't get too close to it at the moment because I'm out of filters. So I'd like to automate our filters and get them up and running so that we can access them whenever we want to. Part of that, and if you look in our little, probably a little bit close to those engines or whatever, generators, to let's make it a little bit quieter. We'll go to the top of this fluid buffer stack, whichever one this one is. It's full of fuel. We've got a little bit of fuel, right? If I open this up and I type the word filter in, there's two different types of filter. One is the gas filter, which is for the clouds of gas that are around the area. And it's made with coal, rubber, and fabric. The other type of filter is one we need for nuclear, which needs the first filter, Caterium wire or quick wire, and the aluminum casings. So we've got all this stuff back at the base. I want to make filters. We've got coal, we've got rubber. I don't have production of fabric. Now, you can see there's two recipes there. I'm actually going to go with alternate recipe 1. And the reason for that is I don't have a production, well, I do have a production of mycelia, and I could probably set my farms up to make this fabric as well. But I want to have a couple of streams, so I'll probably end up doing that potentially off camera. I don't know. I'm making, I can probably do that back using the farm for the mycelia, etc. But I want to use this one and the alternate recipe, as I said, and I want to just set up from here. I already had these machines set up, and they were taking this byproduct, this polymer resin stuff, and we were converting it to plastic to give us some more plastic. Now, we've got a fair bit of plastic floating around here, and I figure we can use this byproduct to turn it into polyester fabric. So it's going to take one polymer resin and some water, which the same stuff that was already coming out of the plastic one. So it was just using 6 polymer resin and 2 cubic meters of water. We're actually going to be turning it in as 1 and 1 and making ourselves some fabric. So I'm just going to convert all these guys over to being this. Can I copy settings? Yes, I can. Oop. Paste settings. Turn it on. Ooh, I missed. I thought I was going to fall off the edge then. Alright, so they're now all making fabric, and you'll see the fabric will be bruising its way down and joining with the plastic on that belt. Now, when I started off where I did was for the reason that I have already changed one small item in Chilled's little belt setup here. I switched this one to being a smart splitter. It was just a regular one before. And it's sending plastic only to the left and any overflow straight ahead. Now, I was going to say there's a train here, but I actually drove a car down here, so I'll drive the car back. The downside to this is that I currently have filtering for rubber and plastic, but I don't have it for the fabric. Now, we're going to have to set that up, and I'm probably going to be able to do that using a programmable filter. Now, I think I've got what I need except for maybe a heavy frame. So I'm just going to have to pick up a heavy frame. But I'd like to change... I just ran out of fuel. I love it. Oh, what's in this vehicle? You got any fuel on you? You know, here. I've got fuel in my inventory, but that's for my jetpack. I'll just run it on biomass, whatever this is. It's always the way. So yeah, I'm going to try and set up a programmable filter to split out that fabric and make it more usable so we can set up our recipes. Ooh, driving's fun. Set up our recipes to be able to auto-produce both filters. I'd like to keep a stock of filters. Now, I'm not sure how to keep a... There's no single spot chest in this. There's no small automated storage, which is a bit of a bummer. Short of the buffers in the actual machines themselves. But let's just get back to base. I've got to be careful running through here. I tend to flip the buggies over. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Tree. Alright, I better park it back on its platform. Or at least park it near the other one will do. It's cool. Okay, so we're going to need to update that filter arrangement. And we've got, as I said, it needs coal and it needed, I don't know, one other thing. Again, both things are already over here. Okay, so let's jump over. As I said, I'm going to need I'm pretty sure it's one of the bigger frames. So I should be able to go this and this. I need a heavy modular frame. Should be able to grab some over here somewhere. You are heavy modular frames. Thanks. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to get up in here because it's going to back stuff. Because I'm pretty sure things are only set up for the material that they need. Whoa. Now I'm going to have to set up both of these. Look, it is a mess. Don't get me wrong. This whole setup is pretty full on. We've got the 2 exits from here. I'm going to need to work out how best to do this because this is just a smart. Aluminium and plastic, or aluminum plastic, and then this one is rubber and steel, and then any undefined goes to the right. You know what, maybe we can use that any undefined. That will be where the batteries go, isn't it? We'll see what happens if the fabric ever makes it here. Does the other line have the any undefined? That line. Yeah. Steel, aluminum, any undefined goes that way, and you have any undefined comes out to the left here. Yeah, sure. Okay, so the fabric should make it into this chest. And then I need to probably filter... maybe I can filter on the in-feed. It's a bit of a mess. I'll filter on the out-feed, that's fine. Let's do that. Let's rearrange this a little. Get rid of that belt. I'll have to work out where that went. That belt. Cool. One goes there and one went that direction. What is going in this chest? We'll find out soon. I think I'm going to break all my stuff and then don't even realise where I've actually got to send it. One's here. So this requires what? Yep, batteries. Okay, cool. So wherever else batteries needed to go, I don't know. So you can see currently we're like throwing things away because we've got too much. Hey, we've got some fabric. Alright, cool. So I want to run a smart splitter out of this. Is that the right way? Yeah. I go. Cool, and fabric is going to go to the right. Fabric. Only fabric to the right. Undefined forwards. And then I'll need to play around with this a bit. But yeah, I'll work something out on how to do this. So, filters, what are they going to need? Filter. So let's start with the gas filters. As I said, I'm going to need the that's the iodine. I'm going to need rubber and coal. Now, yes, I do have rubber coming out of this conglomeration here. So I'd like to set up, I've got rubber in the middle of the place. Maybe I don't need to smart... Yeah, I still do. I need to get it out of there and batteries and stuff. Okay. And they are made in what? What is a filter made in? Manufacturer. Of course it is. Big, bulky manufacturer. Okay. So I have made, like, a heck of a mess over here. Can I squeeze a manufacturer in over here somewhere? Maybe. Oh, I don't have any concrete. There's always something. Oh, where's something? Concrete? Hello? Hello? Here. Oh, a little bit of that, thanks. Oh, factory's getting pretty in-depth. See, I'm even getting lost. Factory is getting kind of in-depth here. Let's get up here. Okay. I think I can squeeze one more. Let's this down. Hello, go one more. Thank you. Yeah, let's see if I've got the stuff for a manufacturer. Would be a good start. Nope, missing cable. But can I fit it in here? Yeah, I'll get it in here. So let's get some plastic and let's get some cable. There's plastic in here. I'll thieve and get some cable out of here. Nice. And let's pop a manufacturer here if I can. Excellent. All right. So you, my friend, are making gas filters. So I need to get coal, rubber, and fabric into this guy. What else have I got around here that I can pilfer from? I've got rubber here. Look at that. It's semi-prepared earlier. It's rubber. I need to bring fabric over from that splitter. Look at the mess. Look at the jankiness that I've got set up here. Okay, so that rubber's fine. Now I need to connect up. Where is my splitter? There. Oh, I'm out of steel beams. Probably out of steel beams too. Hot commodity is the steel beams. Okay. And so from there, there. You are not meant to push fabric that way. Battery. Okay, batteries only. You are going this way. And I do this. And I will pick up this fabric in a second. I love doing the spaghetti. I think it's great. It's great fun. Okay, can I get over here and go from there, here, and there to in there? That's good. Let's go and pick up that fabric that went to the wrong spot. Hello? Hello. Get up all the fabric. Got it all? Nice. This is probably full of fabric already. Nope, it's got no fabric in it. Fabric, rubber. Alright, so now all I need to bring up here is coal. And give it power. Where is my local coal supply? Got a feeling. What are you waiting on? Why are you red? You off? You're off. No, you've just got no power. Am I out? I'm out of power. Oh my, really? How am I out of power? Got overloaded? Uh-oh. This is turned off. I shouldn't be using power if this guy's turned off. I don't understand why that shut down. I didn't do anything. Now you can see this line here. I only just shut off. This means that the nuclear reactor's running. And when it drops to this level, it means it ran out of water. Like now. It just ran out of water. I've only got one... There it goes. I've only got one pump running that. So that's a problem. That's a big problem I have. But like... This guy should be turned off. This is my big... You know... destroyer of power. Is this one. Oh my. Come on. This is not good. No. Oh boy. It's just going to keep shutting down. Anyway, so this guy, it's going to get harder and harder to restart too. I know this. Pick this up, but I still need to get coal up here, and then I need to go and figure out what's best for me. Now, I should have coal. There is coal that runs underneath the base. There. So I could probably tap into this. Pop it up on top. You can try that. So let's just put just a regular splitter in. Hello. That'll do. And then we'll take a belt. They didn't really do much in terms of changes, so I don't quite understand why everything's now gone downhill. There. That. To here. I love making built spaghetti. Great. Here. All the way over. There, and then we'll go in like that. Alright. I am wondering what else I've done. I didn't do much other than switch those guys over to being on... Oh, apart from I put some speed upgrades in the actual generators themselves. I don't understand why any of this would need it. We've got coal coming up. Cool. The trains won't run because there's no power. I think I just cannot generate enough power like this. Because these guys will all be off. And they're all out of biofuel, so that doesn't help. What do we got in the way of biofuel? Let the wood back out. Come on, everyone. Just need a little bit more power to get through an episode. And then we'll have to work out what we're doing. Let's grab one more stack. 2, whatever. So, no, you got some. You need some. You need some. Always one. Come with me. Alright. Maybe now I can fire it up? I don't know how long it'll last. Not sure. So we managed to make 8 nuclear pasta so far, and that's it. How does that go dark? What's going on there? No. It's not enough. Okay. Cool. Okay, so let's head on over to the nuclear area and see if we can find out what's going on. I don't have any filters. See? See, this is a problem. I don't have filters. Yeah. I need to make... Well, I've got these filters on. Ugh. Ugh. It's terrible. Alright, bear with me. I guess that's where chilled logged out. Scared me for a second. Bear with me, and I'm going to make a couple of these filters. And then we're going to go for a quick trip over to the nuclear area. And see if it's not something I've done by trying to crank water into it. Let's open the car. Take a travel. So again, I mean, we're at the point in the pack where all we have left to do is hand in what we're currently making. Now, they have just announced update 7. So that's probably going to break mods again. So, you know, I may lose the farming mod again. I mean, this is what happens with modded games, and it's not up to the developers to make sure your mods stay working. But, I mean, to that point, they're pretty good to allow the modding... Come on, car, speed up. To occur anyway. So, and the modders are generally quite quick to get things underway. That train just chilling there. What? Hello? What? Why? Well, that was weird, because they weren't even moving. I'll have to look into that after. Okay, let's head up here. You can see my nuclear reactor over there in the background. I've got these 2 pumps. These 2 pumps, and look, it's terrible. The train goes through the middle of the pump. I get it. This guy uses 86 megawatts. Is that the problem? Is that why we're having problems? I want to have water, but... You can see the nuclear waste over there coming out. So each of these things are all set up. We've got the material coming out and splitting into our rods and our encased beams. We've got our nuclear material coming down here into this manufacturer, which is making uranium fuel rods. And it makes them and then sends them over to the nuclear plant. Now, this is saying there's water flowing through here. Okay, so the nuclear plant is down, and obviously there's steam coming off. I don't know if it generates all the time. I don't like getting too close to this thing. It generates 4,000 megawatts, which is, obviously that big jump you see here. If I turn this on, I'll probably get irradiated. See how much water it just runs out of water, and then it stops being able to produce, and then it shuts the network down. Okay, cool. But you can see there's like nuclear waste coming straight out, and I'm being a bit, cheaty on this, and it's literally just going to go down into those crates. It's not an ideal environment for it. I don't know how bad the area is going to get. I do want to convert it eventually into, I think nuclear waste can be converted into a different type of fuel. Encased plutonium cell. Encased plutonium cell requires plutonium pellets. Plutonium pellets come from uranium waste and non-fissile uranium. And non-fissile uranium comes from uranium waste. Silica, nitric acid, sulfuric acid, and then it gives you 20 non-fissile uranium and 6 water. So, yeah, it's a bit of a fun process to go through. Oh, look at one. Another one. I don't know. Can I put... See, these don't... Oh, they do take overclocks. I mean, put another overclock in here, maybe. Makes 5,000. Needs a lot more water. If I take these two out... How much water do you need? Still 300 a minute. 298. 500 a minute. Yeah, that's a problem. So maybe I need to not be so greedy. And try, but I still think it runs out of water too quick. So I need to come up with a better water solution for out here, and maybe that is... there is some pressurized water up on the hill over here, so maybe that's something I can look into. Trying to get water from up here somewhere, I'm pretty sure it is. Do try not to get too close to the stuff. Do I have it? I thought it was up here. I mean, I could just be smart and check on my map. What are you? Water. Friend? 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 Not a friend. Oh. Unfriendly. Why can't I hit this guy? Jeez, he's tough. I get him? Got him. Fog remains. Probably need to eat something. Yeah, so if we can get water from here, maybe that's a solution. I guess this is one of those whole pressurized systems like we have for the nitrogen. I don't know if that means we get better water out of it, but I'll have a bit of a play around with this after I collect that slug from over there. And I'll see what I can come up with. So if I can get a ton of water from here, I'll just feed it straight over the hill here. Straight into our nuclear reactor. Anyway, I think it is pretty much wrapping up time. Yep, looks like it. So I'm going to wrap up here. Leave your comments down below, everyone, please. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will catch you next time. Bye now.